Okay, I'm getting ready here. Hi guys, give me just a second. Um, 1 minute. I'm gonna start soon. Okay. Hi guys. Well, welcome to WCAA Network. Thank you for coming back, whoever is rejoining and is already subscribed. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. It looks like I'm definitely gonna start to see if I could grow this channel into, something that's going to make a huge difference. And I believe I'm on a good start. Subscribe if you haven't, and I think it does make a difference if there's thumbs up. I'm still I still have to look into that. And if anyone wants to throw any superstars over, that'd be great. Thank you. Hello. All right. This presentation I'm going to be going over is going to be about 70 pages. Hi everyone. Brenda, Joyce, Bonnie, Muffin Top. I'm looking at this right now before the crazies come in. Hi everyone. These are my girls. You guys, I love all the emails I'm getting, by the way. It's really great. And I wasn't really supposed to be opening anything, but I am because I was told not to. But I'm picking and choosing. So if you guys don't get a response from me, don't think I'm not reading it. I read it all and I use it all. Anything. I'm open to every and any piece of material that you could send my way to help this out. Hi everyone. Okay, you're welcome. My opinions only, Lindy. All right. Closing that for a moment. Welcome. Okay. So, things are moving in a very interesting direction. I have found some corners of this world that have all of the elements showing on their property, showing with children, and so forth and so on. So I'm going to be showing some faces. I'm only doing this for the good of finding the Summerwells missing children. This is what I'm here to do. This is all I'm here to do. That is all I'm here to do. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I love it. Oh, thanks for being you. I'll be happy to mod if you need help. Yeah, in the future, once this gets rolling, and I know that the authorities have some of these people locked up. Yeah, for sure. Anyways, everything I do here is under the Section 107, the Copyright Act of 1976. It's all for the sake of finding the missing children. Those who know, we don't do drama here. It's a waste of my time, and it just doesn't make a difference because I'm sticking to the exact same elements, and I'm sticking to the same theory. Nothing's changed in almost 9 months. It's all the same. Hi, y'all. It's all the same. Nothing's changed, right? So it is what it is, and a lot of people don't like to hear and listen to this channel because I'm not following the group, and the group is being led by the people that are guilty. It's so clear. And then if they're not being led, then their channel goes into drama because they rather have their channel and drama, then really do some digging. I have an up on everyone because let me get my book. I'm going to read it to you guys. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay. I have to read you a couple of my entries that I did before Summer Wells actually went missing. And you guys, my entries, oh my goodness, and my drawings is exactly what this whole story is going to be about. It's going to be what I wrote on when did I start this one? May 10th. May 10th of last year. I'm going to read this to you in one moment. What you see in front of you, I got from one of these girls that I grabbed all of her stuff because I think something's going on there, right? The only reason I grabbed this because someone was telling me in chat, look for someone that looks like Andy Griffith because Donna said so. This is who Donna, that's the person who does what I do. This is what Donna does. And I think that this is probably who she's seeing because I'll tell you who this guy is. And this stuff was in her Facebook, and there's a reason this stuff was in the Facebook. Because somehow he's connected to this lollipop thing. Or else she wouldn't have had these circled, right? This guy owns it's so-called child care centers, but they're really gentlemen's clubs, right? Now, I don't know exactly, but this should get to Donna. If anyone, I don't watch other people's or listen to anyone else's input because it's distracting. And I'm sure she does the same thing, you guys. She listens and looks at other people's stuff for facts to back up her visions. So I found this fact to back up her vision. This must get to her. Because you know what? People like us, when we're in a world like this, it's such a fabulous thing when you get what's the word? Not acknowledged when oh shit. Like an affirmation. Okay? So I truly and highly believe this is who she sees. Because I have been seeing this. And they're actually like the same group of people. So this guy, Richard Sanders, it says positive image brothel and gentleman's club. But yet you go to his website that I think it's his. That's a fake setup for a child care center. Now I don't know, you can now if this is I don't know when she put this in her I don't know when she put this in her photos, but if you go back to this guy, you're not going to see his face. It was taken down. Instead he put up a logo, and it was taken down. So if I don't understand how this guy, he's in Tennessee, combines a gentleman's club with a child care center. Seriously. So I really wanted to put this out there, and this is really meant, I would like she could get it, her affirmations. Affirmations are wonderful. Affirmations are wonderful, and this is a true and real one. It's a good one. There you go. It's got it in his site, Children's Center, but he's a principal of Positive Image Brothel and Gentlemen's Club. This has to be looked into. Executive Director at Bethel Baptist Christian. What's that? That has to be looked into too, because this is the neighborhood. This is in the neighborhood. You know, this is his child care center, but it's a brothel and a gentleman's club. I don't know, but he is somehow connected to the logo that goes right up with the lollipop fake shit. So I had to put that out there. I'm not getting into that. That's not what I'm doing today. This is what I'm doing. Now I'm going to read you my story that I wrote on May 10th. When I look at this, my chest, my mouth drops. This is, if anyone listened to me way back when I would go on, I told you that a story, how I saw people on a stage, the kids were walking around, they were handing all of these phones all over. I'm going to read my entry that is May 10th before I go on, because you're going to see such a parallel. Now, I write things down through my clairvoyance, right? So this was May 10th. I put, pulled into side sand road. I was placed in a 2-seater fast car, stick shift, not fancy nor expensive, not sure how I got in the car. But it seemed as if the driver was very familiar with the road as he swirled and turned in ways he knew where the twists were. So when I'm reading this, you guys, when I channel, I'm in the child's body or someone's body that is going through this process that really needs for me to see this, okay? Turns and twists. I was not car sick, so possibly completely sober and alert. I may have been dressed for a date. I had on a black skirt, young legs because my legs had no markings. Simple heels. I may have been Asian. I do not think I was American due to the skin type and shyness that I felt. Weather was warm, not too hot, sunny. Small clouds, blue skies. It was about 2:30 as the sun was first beginning to set. And then I go to hide behind the mountain. Oh, to hide behind the mountain on the left side. Oh, I have a drawing. It shows that the sun is setting in, if I'm facing south, the sun is setting in the west, okay? So I have this picture of this mountain and then a road, okay? And then the path, it goes off really fast, like a sand path, and I turn in there. And I know at that moment I knew that something's wrong. So it said, sun was behind the mountain. It was already shady and cool air when we approached a split in the road. The road now was sand color, new sand tone, no rocks. Instead of continuing left to stay on the main area, he pulled into an open sand, pull off, but it was not marked as a place to stop. He continued driving as fast as this road. He said he said was where we was where we were going. I asked, where are we going? The road goes this way. His response was, we are taking this road. At that moment, I realized I was in trouble. Going somewhere unknown, his personality shift. He stopped feeling. I could tell by the way his body stiffened up, the way he shifted the car, and with all his power, the way he almost turned into a monster. I feel as if he may have hit me and I went into a whole new reality, or maybe he did not. It was not completely sundown. It was cold and misty. All of a sudden I was in blackness, but just enough blackness to get me where I was going. It was like a Batman cave. I It was like a Batman cave, like Batman. And then went 100% black. I was not completely out of it, but I was 100% black from my sight. I couldn't see anything, but I was not completely out. The timing was perfect if this place did not want to be found. If anyone tried to follow, it was blackness outside by the time we arrived. He was on a strict, direct timeline and answering to someone else. He had no cell phone. I feel he whipped it out of the car as soon as his got on the road with me. Sometimes I don't write very well. He picked me up either at a bus station, a train, empty two-way street divided by a median. So he picked me up, empty street, it was divided by a median. Car must have been convertible top, was down. Silver color, license plate was small in the back. They set the time like a date. Inside, it was mainly women. Half of them wore black. You guys aren't going to believe this. The other half wore boas, white outfits, small underwear, no bra, makeup, hair done, no smiles, pretty skin, young as I could tell by their boobs were perky. Room number 1. They were split into 2 rooms. I wrote this, you guys, before summer went missing. Girls with black tights, unitards stood quietly in a circle. Girls with no covering would walk into the room and fill the spaces between them. Fill the spaces between each of the black with fill the spaces between each of the ones wearing black. Once it was filled and each girl was alternated by black, wearing all black, nude, all black, nude. They slowly lay down on a short carpet and formed a circle. They all had their bodies, arms, everything wrapped around in front of them. They weren't allowed to make noises, no sound. It was like a circle, an orgy circle, but no one was to talk. You didn't want to be the one in black. The other room was a men's room. They waited for the girls to complete first stage. Once they set their teams, they were matched. One by one sets would stand on the stage and present. The black outfits were the leaders, helpers to get sold as a set, and then would walk off and go to the director's area until taken away for whatever they sold for. I was one that was wearing a white boa with the panties. I had full lips, brown hair, brown eyes, dark hair, taller than 5'5". I was new and I was scared. My eyes connected with another girl as if I knew her. I saw myself within her eyes. This was a setup. Many girls, many men in a hidden underground cave. This repeats every day, all day, same thing, same place, same guys. Do you believe that? And then I also put in here, there's a place in here that I have to find it where I told that they're singing and switching. Wait, permission. Then he went to hide away. What is this? But I'm trying to find that one. I want to find the one where there's the, oh, this is the balcony. Oh, here it is. I have so many notes in here. Summer Wells. This is July 22nd. This is, anyone that followed me before, July 25th. I saw my first spirit with my eyes wide open. I took a nap, woke up at 5 p.m., opened my eyes to see a large neon. Oh my God, does this make sense now? To see a large neon green grasshopper crawling up my bedroom wall. It's that neon green thing that we're looking at. It was the outline, thin lines. I got up and it slowly disappeared. I went to touch it. It was thin lines, you guys. It was a neon grasshopper, neon green. And that's when I said, oh my God. And then someone said, there's a grasshopper lake. And that's when I looked into that area. And I still believe that there's stuff going on in that area. But that totally makes sense, right? Summerwell's location and information. August 6th. I was walking on a street downside aisle. 2 buses pulled in, large buses that traveled the distance. To me, they looked like buses that had kids from overnight camp. I asked where they were from, which camp. I thought possible from maybe Michigan camps. They said no, we are from, and then it said I can't remember, but it was the Wisconsin camps, not Michigan. I walked away and saw a man on his bike make a distraction by throwing, oh my God, you guys, this is unreal. By throwing a rock through a blue car front window. He rode off and grabbed a mask like, he rode off and grabbed a mask like clear mask placed on his neck and drove past a bank money truck. Oh my God, I'm really good. As he drove by a lady, blonde hair, blue eyes, pretty. As he drove by, a lady, blonde hair, blue eyes, pretty, came by me. She had a child with her, Summer's age. I'm not clear on how she started talking to me, but they had no money. The child was very hungry. At first, I did not realize she was kind of homeless. No money until I brought her into a home of a very, very, very wealthy family. Now I'm talking about where Summer went. I knew where I was. I knew the inside of the home, but did not know exactly. I was like a visitor showing them this life. In one room, there was money being taken care of, electronic transfers that were made in a way it was cryptic, computers, and transactions were being made in one room. The 3 of us walked down a long hallway to a bedroom within a very large closet. It had all high-end brands, lots and lots of clothes, lots and lots of little girl clothes. The little girl did not touch anything. The blonde-haired lady was placing the clothes on her, scarves, jackets, zip-ups. Clothing was for colder weather. I told her no. I told her no. I don't know what that means. I told her no. She found a small gun, not loaded. I knew this because somehow I knew the gun was hidden in that spot. The little girl was cold. I gave her a scarf and made sure they ate. There was a large bed next to the doorway leading out of this dressing area. As we walked, I showed them the dancing girl stage inside a box that was next to the large piano. Oh my God, the little girl was rubbing herself on the lady. And then I wrote, and then I have a picture. This is the balcony, like stairs with a place to dance, sexually dance with a piano. They wore black and the girls had clothing. The girl was enclosed in a clear box. And I have a drawing of it, you guys. And I know this is what's going on. I walked them down this hall to have them take a sneak peek. At this point, all of a sudden, the mom was dressed in all black, long dress, beautiful. Little girl was next to her, holding her hand real tight. The lady in her black lawn dress was all made up, hair and makeup. The little girl, nothing was seen, nothing. I couldn't see her. All I saw was the lady holding her hand and walking with her. The lady was happy, not scared, comfortable. The little girl was not ready and dressed. I remember the lady with blonde hair needed to make a decision what to do. At first, she was not sure. Then the money was shown, clothing was shown, and home kind of made the decision for her. I feel as if this is a planned abduction. Starts with the man on the bike making the distraction. I'm actually giving myself the chills. The women dressed in black and they have small children, sexual in nature, and understand how to be okay with the situation. They are raised this way. They are groomed for this. The home is a large compound, many halls, rooms, darkness, lots of money. Quiet place, no violence, sex and seduction, not crazy, no talking during their time there. Small kids are focused, not scared, sexual in nature, came from families like the Wells, sold for money. And that child lives this way, never's ever found. Candace and Don really do not know. Oh my God. Candace and Don really do not know what and where she is. This was part of the plan. They do not know if she made it through. He said it depends on how she acts. Pain, being hurt. I know she is scared. I know she is hurting. And I know she is missing us. I put 6:55. Depending if she is hurt, depends on what goes on. And then I put Summer has made it to the next location. Still driving. This was a few weeks after she was gone. She is sleepy. Some clothes. Nobody is speaking. I saw the rearview mirror. She looked in the mirror. I saw a truck transfers. Oh, wow. I saw a truck transfer a few kids, more than one. The truck pulled up into an open field, grassy pavement, rocks. It is bright and sunny. It's hot. It's very dangerous. Summer has not said a word. He does not know. We love you so much, Summer. Miss you. We love you so much, Summer. Miss you. Do you think she is alive? Oh, these are. I mean, this goes on. And then I have this area. Wow. And then I have, it must be in my other book, that they wind up in this place with a stage and they're singing and they're singing and it's real loud and there's that girl with the black hairs on stage and they're looking at the children to see what child they want and they all have all these cell phones with them, all the cell phones, and you don't know whose cell phone it is. And I went to go take a selfie with Robin Lane. This was one of my things, and I took the selfie. And they took my phone away from me. Like I had nothing. And nothing. And that area that I'm talking about, and I feel it in my chest, is this piece of property. I know it's this piece of property. I don't even know how else to say or tell you this. And I don't really give a flying fuck if they get mad at me. Because it's this property. I see it. I have seen this. I have been looking at this for months. This is what they do at this property. I'm going to show you photos that are not going to be wonderful to see, but I'm showing them for the sake of the Summerwell's missing children, to show you they're down in holes, to show you they need to dig. I am going to show you specific photos. So whoever put these up is giving me great information. Thank you for putting this up because it's going to help me find the Summerwell's missing children. It's going to help me find the Summerwells, not me, all of us here, all of us. This is what's going on there. In the beginning, I don't know if everyone's going to remember the photo that was passed around of the kids with their faces covered and they all got sand. Remember I told you everyone has sandbox and they look like Easter baskets. They're using their Easter baskets throughout this whole entire process. They're given a blanket, they're given shovels, they're given sand toys, and they're given a stuffed animal. You're going to see all of those elements being used here. This is the only one that I needed to show you is this one. A fucking head coming out of a tree. There it is. I don't even have to go any further for the TBI to go to dig this shit up. This is the photo. The head is coming out of the tree. I want everyone to see this. It's all about the sand. It's all about the rocks. I think these kids are like digging their own graves or something. Do you guys see the head? I'm going to open chat. Next page. Here's your bouncy thing. And this is also, it's all coming from this location, you guys. This is where I said, is that Robin? And they're going down a tightrope, and it makes it look as if they're in a school. This is exactly what I've been looking for. It's this thing that's up high, and then they push the kids down, and it's I don't even know how to explain it. It's so frustrating. Let me see if I can get a picture. When you saw in the videos of the kids jumping, all of a sudden they just jump and they wound up on the bouncy thing that Candace did as a video. It's like a 35-second video. Um, they're jumping from this thing. They totally deep fake it as if they're bouncing and bouncing thing. This is what they're bouncing on. This is their bouncy thing. All the stuff here isn't good. Here's some night photos. What these night photos tell me is to the left, the shadow. The shadow matches up with, let me show you. The shadow matches up with what they use as that little logo thing. Let's see if it's here. I'm trying to, because I just put it out there. It's like just a couple days ago. It matched with, so funny. I'd like to put everything away. Like, oh, here, March PDFs. Okay, so this here to the right, no, that's not the one. That's not the one. Wait. Oh, got it. Okay. Now, mind you, you could turn it upside down or whatever you need to do, but this is the same thing that they're doing. It's the same thing. That's the same thing. It's a message. They're giving a message, and that's like the tower. I don't know if that's the tower they went to, but this is what's going on in there. Um, I always look in far places, right? These kids are all sleeping here. I'm showing this because that's the white stuff that they make. Here's a photo. You have to really look what's around her neck and what's in the back. Let me blow this up and make it lighter for you guys. Okay. All right, let me brighten this up. Copy. Okay. This here, the room in the back has all of those buckets and it has someone laying on a bed. See, back there. That's what's going on back there. They're on that slat. They're on a slat. It's exactly what I said I saw my vision. It's on an angle and there are no mattresses. That's what's back there. When you zoom in, I'm not going to do the zooming, a lot of it, but I'll do enough. When you zoom into here, you have in the back the equipment. I mean, that's all that's on the stage is the equipment. Let's see. This stage is, and these kids are all carrying these Easter baskets, you know? Wait. Edit, copy. So what's on this stage is like a whole setup. So this is what's back there. This thing is hanging from the wall. I mean, that's the chair. That's the chair that you don't want to do. Do not want to find yourself in that chair. This is there's the chair. And it's connected to lift up. So you guys, wait, let me show you another one. Here. In the ceiling, it's funny that a lot of this stuff, it looks just like the Appalachian Fairground, but it can't, I don't know how far or where this is. Does anyone even know where this is? Is this like what is this? So do you see the head? Like this is what they do. This is up in the ceiling. The one all the way to the left-hand side, I'm going to crop it for you guys. Let me show you that they're imitating a skull This is exactly what they do. I mean, wait. And they use clear. It's the way that I see this is how I saw the green grasshopper. It was like thin. There's the head. That's the head on the table. And all you see is like the blood, like the blood flow. And that's what those little teeny little tubes do. And these little teeny tubes are in each and every one of these children. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see the head? It's just a head. Yeah, the spiders everywhere. They definitely put a lot of hidden messages. But the point here is, wouldn't you think the TBI would immediately go here right after someone shows them two heads coming out of a tree trunk? These little kids are not in good shape. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. So when I did a reading, when I made my candle with the reading, I went back to listen to it and I pointed out that they were on sand, and I said, no water. I didn't hear any water. Um, didn't hear any water, but the kids are somewhere closer to the sidewalk than the street. And I pointed it out. And it's very, very, very similar to this setup. Here's another room. And behind her are those beds. No mattress. And it's up in the ceiling. They're like on top. There you go. It's almost like I know summer was here. There are so many pictures of her and pictures of this scenery, especially those clear buckets. I'm showing this for those who think that maybe possibly they're using those to transfer things. This is what the kids look like while they're sleeping. They're attached to that machine. They're being drugged, you guys. They're being drugged, they're making drugs. I don't know, but this cannot keep going on. Does anyone remember? Let's see. What does this say? Does anyone oh, why is it gray? Okay. Family on a couch. Oh yeah. I know. I'll put that up there. I could add that. It's McKinney. Madeline McKinney. Same thing. Same thing. She falls into this category. They're on a couch and underneath there's all this shit going on. But this you know, why aren't they going there? Like TBI, I'm showing you shit that is a red flag that you need to go over there and bust it up. I'm going to show you where the kids are. We're getting closer. They have those little things all on their heads. She has lots and lots of kids here. And they're all digging they're all digging with their basket stuff. They're given baskets, you guys. And this is what these kids are supposed to do. Look behind them. Look what's hanging from the wall behind them. We have been looking at that. Those, do you want to know what those are? Those are the little hearts with the stick on the bottom. Those are the little hearts. Those are the little white things that have the heart. Let me blow it up. You know, like if we didn't see any of this stuff earlier, like we would never see it now. Like I would never notice that. I don't think I would. Let me crop this. But this place really should get rated today. If anyone has the ability to do that, anyone who watches this has the ability to get this, this is a reason to go. They have shit hanging from the ceiling. They have kids coming out of boxes. Copy. I'm not even done, you guys. I mean, there's your hearts. They're hanging from the ceiling. Those are each child has one of these, you guys. Each child has one of those. And understand, for those who just got here, I'm only showing faces and only showing this stuff. It has nothing to do with whoever had these photos. I am using these photos for the sake of finding the Summer Wells missing children, period. Because they're under fucking ground. They're in holes like that. That's a hole. They're in the holes in the ground. That's why they're always covered in mud. They're digging their own holes. This is nighttime. You see the bee up in the sky? The bees. Let me show you. I see this stuff all the time in the Appalachian Fair sky. I see this shit in the Appalachian sky. I'm going to crop it for you. So it's just that how is it that these are the same elements that we all just keep finding over and over and over? There's the moon, there's the bee, there's the 5. This is what's in the sky. And the little green head is there too. It's just really small, but believe it or not, this is the green head. Right in there. This is where the young couple went. The young couple didn't go out of, I mean, I recognize it all. I recognize all of it because I've seen it all. Look at the fire. The fire, first of all, the fire has one of those boxes next to it. I'm going to brighten it up. So I'm putting this on record. What you see up in the left-hand corner up on top, this is what Michael Vaughn has one of these. Harmony Montgomery has one of these. Serenity has one of these. Summer has one of these. Tina has one of these. Michael Williams is it Michael Tyron or from Australia? They all have these chunks of wood and rocks, and then they have their banner over it. And I really truly believe that this is what it is. Oh, and I can't forget the Watts case because she had a freaking rock. She has the rock. I think Nikki has the rock. I think she kept it. Whatever that rock is, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. Let me blow this up so you see it. I want you to see the boxes that are by the fire. Clearly, I want you to see them. edit and copy. So you have the maroon box is right next to it. It's a box. It's a box. It's right next to it, and it's got the maroon and it's clear. This is over here, but the one next to the white one, that white thing is one of the machines. And this is what they turn. This is what they turn people into. I don't know what they do, you guys. All I know is they wind up covered in white, and then they have these maroon boxes. And the other side has a lot going on. Let me see. A fire is a very, very, very big part of this. A fire is massive part of what they're doing. So let me show you. Copy. Let me blow this one up. There you go. This is the shape. You don't, you guys, I don't even know how to tell you louder or any clearer that that's the shape of the roof that is in the back of Summer's poster. Remember I said one goes high and it's one side's longer than the other. Well, it's because it's a stage. They made it into a stage. This is the building. See that there's equipment. There are the boxes. There's the oh, here. What? Wait till I show you this. This is what Candace has tons of when she does her fake fucking painting. Bitch. Copy. Oh God. Oh, I cannot wait for the day. Those are the box. Those are these are the boxes that Candace travels with. They're clear and they're maroon. They're maroon. They're like maroon something trimming. And all that other stuff is equipment that I've showed you before. In the Watts case, their basement has it. They just didn't know what it was. When the police went through, they didn't do very good digging. And you guys, and there's the blue heart. There is Summer's blue heart. I see it. The blue and the white. Oh my God, you guys. Unfucking believable. You know, this thing did have a picture with Ernie, and I took it out. I should put it back in. There's our heart, but guys, that's it. The green heart, the white heart. This comes from that Predators company, whatever that is. Just to let you know. This comes from the Predators company. From all three of their Facebooks. It's a combination of all of their Facebooks. Oh, I am working with the FBI, you guys. I met with them. I send everything to them. I actually stopped sending it to them because I know that they watch these shows. That's why I have to make sure that I get it on here clearly. Because if I just send a PDF, you don't get it. Like, you're not going to get the presentation. It's just it's too confusing. I know people in CIA, but this is the thing. This will make something happen. The FBI is in charge. The FBI, these guys, he said he debunks everyone else. If they want to go in, if he thinks this is a lead, they do not have to check with the TBI. They don't have to check at all, just to let them know they're coming. They don't. The FBI is above everybody. The FBI. That's what the guy told me, because I said to him, "You're not going to. No offense, but you are not going to get cooperation." I mean, it's probably something I shouldn't have said, but But he said doesn't matter, that he doesn't need anything from them. Nothing. So there's our heart, guys. Our little summer moon has a green one and a gold one. Let's see. You all could see it so clearly, I'm sure. There's our and you could see right next to the thing that has the hearts on the ground there, you could see the maroon box with the white thing coming out of it. Here, I'm going to do it. And right above it is the machine that I've showed you that's on the Wells property and in the Watts's basement. And Lori Vallows' house has it. Lori Vallows' house had all of this in her house. There it is. There's the machine. That's the machine back there with the maroon buckets. It's all here. It's all on this stage. It's all on this stage. And you could see the way that the flame is. The shape of the flame is very important. The Wells did this. This same shape, by the way, is in the flame when Grandis does her barbecuing. And they all have. This is their dedication. I mean, the Wells said rock dedication. They're abusing the animals. They're abusing animals. They're killing them. And they're in these boxes. I don't know what they're doing. And I'm showing you the shoes because I always tell people they have like those they have like lockets on them. They're locked and those aren't special shoes. I know what these are because I've seen the kids. They they're metal and they put metal through it. But here are the girls. These are the girls that I believe Summer is with because yesterday she said she's with the girls. I never heard that before. And she said the word the girls came out. Um, I think this is inside that bus on their property. I think it's the bus. Um, I took this picture to show you how they do match up the wood with the rocks. They're definitely doing something with the wood. Um, here's this poor child. Her eyes are like gone. She's just not in a good situation, and the person she's laying on's neck is bleeding, and it's what can I tell you guys? This is what's going on. This is reality. We are done not seeing the things around their ears. That's just a given. There's always stuff around the ears. Every one of them has it. And I'm not even going to be pointing it out as much as I used to because every child that I show you is going to have this stuff around their head. You are not seeing things when you see the stuff around their head. It's around their head. It's around their head. And I know that a lot of this information is going to be very difficult for some of you to accept, and that's okay. In time, you will see it. In time. I'm showing you this because I have told the TBI to go under the Wells property. Like the Wells are doing the same thing. Go under their cars, go under the car, go under. A lot of this stuff they're under each one of these cars. It's being built. It's being built. These kids are not happy. What's this strawberry thing? Oh, I just banned that person. I usually don't even go on. I don't even know what that was. That was fun. Oh my God, people are so nuts. They all have all the same stuff. They're doing the same things with their buckets, you guys, and these kids are and they're just in agony. Oh, I guess I showed the picture. I think this is maybe her dad. Is with all the kids. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show the pictures. I'm not going to say anything. I'm showing these pictures for the sake of finding the missing children, for the sake of finding Summer Wells' missing children. This has to be understood that this is why I'm showing it, because I think that some of these things need to be seen. And it falls under my little act. There's something obviously going on. Has to be shown. Has to be shown. Now this girl has the same second skin on her as Robin did, and the lady in Harmony's case. It covers up whatever it covers up whatever that shit they put on them. But they take lots of boat rides, boats, 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 boats. They're in a lot of boat rides, you guys. These are all just very inappropriate. Um, this is inside one of these rooms. It's hard to see, but they have these tube things. Let me see if I could make this bigger. These tube things on their necks. It's just another example, basically, of how they do this and how they're connected to something. We don't know what it is, but this is what's happening. See, that's in her neck. And it's always a heart, you guys. It's a heart. And then there's like these blood tubes coming out, and it's in their neck. I mean, this is, it's funny. There's some channels that are first even recognizing or allowing their spirit self or allowing their bodies to feel and see the truth, because it's very hard to see because we don't want to see the truth, right? But some channels will put up a photo and they don't even realize that they're showing a photo of someone connected to one of these things. They don't see it. Behind them in the window is a reflection of the machine. That's her getting money. They have lots of babies. They show lots and lots of babies. The babies tend to have it the back of their head and top of their head and behind their neck. He has the little piece on his head. He's on the boat. These kids are always on the boat. I circled it. Those are the three pricks. I don't know what they are, but they're sharp and they're pointy. They're sharp and they're pointy. This dude has a helicopter, I guess. And man, oh man, does he show a lot of shit in his glasses. I mean, the helicopter window itself, I cut the guy out, shows so much information. It shows the clear thing that they put them in. I don't know what it is, but it's I circled it. Then there's a head. Then there's a head. Um, there's a lot. There's a lot going on, and this is in his window of his helicopter. Then that one to the right is what he decided to put in his sunglass. Do you understand that he implements, last time he implemented, well, I don't know why he would have put TM, but in this one, let me show you what he did. He's not smart. He is so not smart. Like, he has the clearest visions in his glasses. All of his glasses do this, but this is something I have to show you one by one because he's just so dumb. Like, who does this? Puts all this information out. So that is that there. R, B, then there's people. All the way in the back, edit, copy, edit. All the way in the back here are the same freaking buckets just like that you see in the young couples waiting for it to get picked up by a train. But want to know what this is telling me, you guys? It goes in the helicopter. I mean, how dumb could he be? They're loading the fucking helicopter. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I believe he's one of the partners also that work with Ernie and this girl. I don't know. But this to me shows they're loading the helicopter with those boxes. And the inside of that helicopter is pretty nifty. Again, here's their setup behind their stage. And this is just a different viewpoint, but it shows you everything that we need to see. It shows you all of these different metal boxes. Here's the water, the tub that they use. It's just you see it. It's right here. Let me zoom into a couple things so you see them. That's important to know that they do use a helicopter. It's important to know because they do have access to a helicopter, and I do remember. I think this guy's maybe friends with Benny. I really don't know, but he kind of looks like him. So their faces could intertwine easily. This is what's in the back. It's the same thing. There's the table with the head. It's so freaking, like, I would really just would like to know, like, wouldn't that be great if this girl would just come on up and hey, listen, this is her stuff. You are more than welcome. You have an open invitation anytime, any day to come up here and explain what the fuck this is. What is this? Anytime. Open invite. There's the 5 in the back. Because, lady, if you're listening, your shit has all of the stuff I've been looking at for 8 months. You can't run from this. You can't run from this. I don't even have to look any further. Between Appalachian Fair grounds, your stuff, and Don Wells's, tells the whole story. Tells the whole story. Like, I'd love for you to come on up and explain what the number 5 means on these buckets. Explain what you're doing with the heads and the wood. What are you doing with the fucking children? Like, I'd love to know. Because I don't think they're all dead. I think we could find them alive. If we could get TBI and FBI to, where's the 5 is hanging in the back. We could get them on board here. They're the ones who are going to have to come in. Oh, there's the skeleton. I just saw it. It's on the ground. Let me lighten this thing up. Wait. It's too dark. I'll show you what's on the ground. Just crazy. Okay. Oh, I can't forget about the young couples. The young couples give me so, just fiddle around with their videos for like 10 minutes. And then boom, you're in a whole different place. There's your head and there's your number 5. It's all on the ground here, you guys. There's your props. Your props are down there. Not funny. Let's see. That's right there on the ground. A lot of beds. And if you look, I wanted to show you this. This is why I believe Summer was at this place, because one of the pictures has those baskets and everything just like that in the bottom right-hand corner. It's the same thing. It's white with the blue with the red. You know what? Let me see. Oh my God, I always say, let me see if I can find it. And I never can. I think I can. Let's see. Summer only. I have it under. All right. Summer. We're coming, Summer. Summer missing children. We are coming for you guys. You know, and when Summer is laying in this bed, I always knew that this isn't her house. Like I always knew, because it's new wood, it's bright. I'm like, there's light coming in somewhere. I think she slept here. See these kids. So when I have time, I will match the kids up to these shoes. These kids all went together. This is one big group. And it's the shoes that tell so much. So much. All right, let me find what I'm trying to find. To show you that the corner of, oh, here it is. Little Summer. I can't even look at her face. This, it's so sad to me. The middle picture. Wait, let me see if I can crop it. Okay. This picture, where is it? Oh, come on. Okay. Um, right in the middle, could easily be this room. Hmm. Oh, okay. All right. This here, I wanted to show you what's next to the beds. The machinery that's by the beds. I think I have my opinion on what it is, but at the end of the day, the point is it shouldn't be there. And this goes right by the story I just actually when I look at this, it really goes by the story. My story that I told you guys, my intuitive story, how the big one was on top and the bottom is for the little one. Look at that little teeny mattress on the bottom. But I think they have no mattresses. I don't know what the fuck this is. Here's the dude again with his glasses. So the guy that's taking a photo actually has on a red mask on his head. And he also shows location. Like this guy shows a lot of stuff in his glasses. Look at this. Like you could find where this is just by his glasses. And we know now we use his helicopter, you guys, because this girl also drives a helicopter. So a helicopter is definitely part of this transport. But these are bragging rights. He's bragging in his sunglasses. Oh, you guys, if anyone wants, I know I have plenty left. I made a mixture, like I call it my potion mixture, during one of my lives, and I still have candles if you'd like to. Oh my god, hey, coffee! If you would like to purchase one, it's at WCIAnetwork.com. They're going to be amazing, and then you get a little vial of extra sand and crushed flowers that I mushed together and created and did a reading through. And it was pretty straight. It was a really good reading, and I'm that's what goes in it. All right, I want to show you guys. There's another photo that I couldn't find it. Someone's got to find it of Summer playing at this water thing. She's sitting at it with her brothers. It was one of her last photos. I know it's out there somewhere. I just couldn't find it. She has been here. She has been here. And when they say planting, when they're planting rocks. So what we saw planting flowers, the rocks with the cactus or whatever, that is what they do. That's called planting flowers to them. And that is symbolic of what's going on here. But there is a photo. If someone could find it, I'd love you could send it to me. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Hello, guys. But it's a close up great picture of Summer here doing this with the rocks. So Summer made her own rocks and everything. I don't know what it is, but she was here. These girls just look scared out of their freaking minds. Just another picture. I circle what's in this baby's back and on this baby's head. And I've also circled what's in the background of this photo. They're always containers, guys. These containers are traveling. Oh, well, that got pixelated. Let's see if I could get a better photo. Let's see. One sec. Um, it's the belt buckle, and it has... Just got really pixelated, but it's the belt buckle with the number 5. I don't know if you guys could see it or not. Copy. I mean, I know what that logo is. And on the bottom is she's here in this open field. It's a pumpkin patch. And that girl has a mask on her face. This is probably one of the most incriminating photos next to the heads coming out of the trunks. This guy, copy, has the critters in his mouth that I have been showing you. And the baby has that stuff on. Look at that. I mean, and this child has stuff, has the machinery stuff. You know, I looked up the water tower, and a water tower is very symbolic to them because I didn't know that that last shape that I show you, that, let me pick it up, that last shape, summer, wait. I think that, see, because I think I have all of Summer's photos from whatever she went through. They may not be in a way that I can explain them, but let's see. It's, let's see, one sec. Movie? Maybe it's called under movie. Movie. I'm looking for it. It's like she looks like she is an old fashioned water tower. That's what it looks like. Wait. My computer's moving so slow. I don't know why. All right, summer. Um, how fun would that be if you like woke up and there was like a raid, and they went in and broke this whole thing open? That'd be great. Well, I want to show you. It's very interesting because it's a very important element to them, which I wasn't paying attention to. That it was an element that they actually use. because there's something with the water tower that is very is it plays a big role to them, or else they wouldn't have, or else it wouldn't have been superimposed. Like I tried to find that specific water tower in Utah, but I couldn't. It wasn't, it was nowhere. It wasn't even part of some, it wasn't anywhere. If anyone gets lost, like when I say, oh, when, summer turns into white, like it's really important that you look back at my videos. See, this is Robin. I wonder where Robin is. Like pictures like this. Um, oops. Wait, I'm popping one up real fast. Just so you guys know, when I say, stuff on the neck and shit coming out of their necks, remember, I have photos like this that I have shown over and over, and no one was believing. That's Summer. This is what her photos look like now, you guys. Look what's on Robin. And here, you could see her gold heart is right there. That's her gold heart. And that's the gold heart that I was saying is with that family, whatever. So much has showed up. But, this is why I don't understand why this case is taking so long when the obvious is right in front of them. I mean, it's not like I'm just saying, oh, I'm a clairvoyant and she's dead, stuck in a tree, and her head sticking out, go find her. No. This is real, true evidence that they could use to go get these people. Way back when I saw these photos, like this, I said, this is like, wait, hold on, everything is to download. These photos I'm going to show you right now. I said, edit copy. Wait, a photo like this. I could tell that they're coming from underneath something. Now they're under it because they come out from under something. They come up and out from under there. Now remember, it may not be here, but the movement, the body movement, the energy of how the body is moving up and out. They're under something. They're always under something. And when this thing breaks open, you're going to see that they've always been there. Under. Right under our noses, just like Summer says. Right under our noses. I'm trying to find this specific picture. I look at these, it's so... I'm just sitting here reminiscing by myself. Oh, come on. And then when you look back at them, you have to say the same thing I am. Like those are not all Summer. Like it's so obvious that these are not all Summer. That they used her face to cover up so many kids. I wonder how many kids Summer's face was actually used for. If it's not in this file, I'm just not going to look for it. Oh, maybe it is. So this here, when I say the sticks and so forth, this came from Summer's photo. This here, and this was one of the photos that were one of her last photos. It makes sense now. And they're white covered in those red things. You know, these were her last photos. It's taken from the water. But she wasn't at the water that we know of. She just wasn't. I don't know if it's going to be in here. Oh, jeez, it's not. Serious? All right, well, anyways, next time. All right, let me continue. So, this is her standing in front of the pumpkin patch with the kids. I am telling you that they're looking right at that stage. You see that? That's where this is. The stage, they're looking right at it from afar. So wherever this is, that's what they're looking at. And that's where it is. That's where it is. I'm going to open up chat. Does anyone know where this is? Yes, they definitely. Hi, Donna. You've done a great job. I just opened it up. Yes, they're definitely bound with sticks. It's with a stick, with a metal stick and chains. They definitely are. That airplane is a helicopter. It's a helicopter sitting in the middle of their property. And this girl and one of the guys that works with Ernie rides the helicopter. Yes, that is where. So this property you're looking at is going to be something that I will. You know what? I'm going to look while we're sitting here. I am going to look on Google Map. And then see if I could bring this in. I'm going to see if that's the farm. Bender's Farm Google Map. Let me see. Stay tuned. I'm opening it up. A view from above. Oh my God, you guys, I think it is. Um, it has all of the pieces. Like I see that I see that it has all the same stuff. Wait. I'm pulling it up. David Thompson. It's right by the church. Okay. I'm trying to see if I could put something up here. It's so much open land. How do I get this on where you guys are? One sec. So what I'll show you is what is the same. Wait, it won't allow me to. John Harden. So I have to see where this guy has his photos, and it's I'm grabbing photos, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm seeing. Okay. Well, here's a couple. It at least shows me that here. I don't know. I'm going to have to look later and see. Wow. I will be looking. Um, oh, I wanted to show you how that girl, and she's got the stuff, is running around like she's a princess. And in the beginning, I also showed at Appalachian Fair how I said this is a fake. I said this is a fake princess thing. I mean, that little girl. I just wanted to put that up there to get it. Sometimes I just put stuff up there just to get it out. More photos of what's hidden up in the corners of their buildings. I think I proved my point, to tell you the truth. But here's the deal. This is where they need to dig. Underneath these pieces, there are holes in the ground covered in hay. And this makes sense. I'm actually giving myself chills because I said when I was channeling Summer months back, I was going like that, and I said I feel like I have hay in my mouth. Like it kept getting stuck in my mouth, so I couldn't, I said it was hay. Like, you guys go back to my videos, and I literally said I was spitting like. Well, I think that's where they are. They're under there. They're under these things. Look at these pictures. These children are not playing on a farm. I think I've definitely showed you guys and proven that this place needs to be looked at closer. It needs to be looked at. I can't imagine that this is all on fenders. I just can't. I could imagine that it's by it, but I will be able to tell on Google Map. It's places like this when you see tires. Like I would just love to be able to go on these locations and just point it out and tell them to dig. You don't need major machinery because I'm telling you, they're gonna find metal. They're gonna find a little teeny thing sticking out of the ground that they pick out, and that's when it's gonna open up. They're little. It's half in and half out, just like how I was when I was making my sand, and I said there's going to be something that's kind of sticking out of the ground that you could pull. These kids are not having fun at the farm. They're just terrified. That is what she is looking into from the end. Now, this is very telling. Let me see if it's over here. This is very telling because she is looking into the hole. Wait. And in that hole has that number 5 with you guys have seen this. You guys have seen this, and you could tell that she's like chained to the bottom. But this just tells me that no one really wants to go into that circular black thing. And that circular black thing has to be found. Has to be found. I mean, obviously she has all that stuff in her hair, yada, 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 because they always do. They're connected to something. And then they're connected by a chain to stay in a place. And if you look really closely to this picture, there's someone crawling up it. You see like someone is in it. And she's connected to that small little hook that if I were there, I would look for that on the ground. I would. So if in fact they wanted to go dig, I think that let me show you a couple photos that I already showed you, but to me would create the reason they would be allowed to go. This is a red flag. A red flag tells the police something is really wrong. This, and here's a closer of her head, which is in the wood. That's in the wood. As well as this guy is in the wood. So now when I say, oh my God, they could be in the wood, literally in the wood. He has a plastic thing over his face. But I mean, it's as sick as this might be, I know that little thing at the end, it looks like that red little thing. is making that movement that I showed you guys the critter makes. That's what it's doing. I already know that. This is a reason to go to this location. Oh my God, you guys, when I look at this photo, this is what I saw before Summer Moon went missing. And the kids walk around, people come there, they sing, make lots of noise, and they select their child. But what I do know, I mean, now I know where this is, but I also wrote down, I don't know which book it is. Maybe next time I'll read it. That it's in an older town, but they have one brand new convenience store which is attached to a gas station, and that convenience store is new. And my story that I told is that I walked into this convenience store because I was going to find the children, and someone was holding Summer's hand, squeezing it really tight, and I looked at her, and I intuitively heard her say to me, don't touch me, don't take me, don't save me, I don't want to be saved, don't say anything, don't call anyone. And she was like, she didn't want me to do anything, she was scared. She wouldn't talk, but someone was holding her hand really tight, and she was like in it was like a newer one, small, on a corner. It was on a corner, a new convenience store attached to a very small gas station. And I saw that months ago. And I saw the corner, and I saw the car went like down a valley, like yep, it went down and down the mountain, because when I left I had to go back up the mountain. But that's neither here or there. But when Summer says that when Candace said that they were planting flowers, that's what they're planting. Rocks. They're planting rocks with dead fern. With dead fern. Wait, let me see if Fender's Farm has this thing. See, this jumpy thing has like a lighthouse kind of look. Has that. I don't know if um I don't know if they have that. If that is even so that's the stuff I'll just look into later, um to just, match things up and see what's real and not real. Yeah, I'm just looking at these. Most of these Fender Farm photos are just really strange. They're very strange. Like this one. And this I get off of Google, so it's like really strange. Watch. This is Fender's Farm and he's jumping, but he's got shit on him. Like, this is on Fender's Farm's pictures. Like, I don't understand what is going on over there. That shouldn't be a photo, right? I don't get it. Like, I wasn't even going to look at these because I was just looking up Google. Like, what are these? Is this all happening at Fender's Farm, you guys? I can't imagine that no one has caught this. You guys, you just have to go to Google Images. These kids are messed up. I don't know. I mean, it's the strangest thing that this is just keeps going on and on. Well, on that note, let's hope for some justice. Let's hope that tomorrow or tonight or something happens that they look at this and they're like, hey, yeah, they might have kids under the ground because I see a head in the tree. Or they see all these children sleeping on these beds. Or they see, this. Just this alone. This shouldn't be. They should be able to get a warrant and go check this shit out. That shouldn't be. And we all know what that is because we've been looking at it for going on 9 months. I know I have. I know I have. And that just should be a reason enough to get their asses in there and do something about it. Or how about call the people? How about call Ernie and ask about this girl? Something. Because this is going to keep continuing and keep continuing until they decide to bust it open. So let me show you something. This is what I mean about hollowing tree trunks out. See what's behind her? That's like her, like they each have like this freaking tree trunk. Little tree trunks. I wonder if the one that was hollowed out on Candace's on the Wells property is gone. I'd really like to know if that tree that they hollowed it out, is gone. That would be very, very interesting to know, you guys. Very. All right, Donna, you did a good job. Did we kick anyone out today? Yeah, I could go undercover. I could go undercover. I'm so not quiet, and I'm not I can't fake anything, and I can't lie. Like I wish I could. Thank you all. And whoever gave me this super chat, I'm going to look it up. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm going to continue. I'm going to keep going. I'm trying to make my way over to Serenity. That's the next one. I'm going to go look on location. The weather is now better. All's good now, and definitely need to. All right, you guys, spread this shit around. And these guys need to be visited. Where are all these children even sleeping? they need to go there. All right. Thank you all. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you. And have a wonderful night. I think I may have to get a drink tonight. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you all soon next time. Bye-bye.